All right, we are back with another pick'em video. It definitely feels good to say that. Now, if you've been wondering where I've been, I haven't uploaded since Saturday, and I was traveling for the weekend. I just let people know that, and actually ended up picking up a bug along the way, a flu of some sort, and I've been down in the dumps. I still kind of am. Um, yeah, since like Sunday night. So I watched the Super Bowl, started feeling like crap that night, and really have been bedridden since then. So it's just a flu. I feel like trash, but there's definitely bigger issues going on with other people. So I don't want to complain. But yeah, that's where I've been. That's why I haven't uploaded. The last time we did see each other was Saturday. We actually went 3-0 in that video. That's when we went to Vince Williams, 18 and a half points and assists. I think we went to DeRozan under the first half. And then we went to Devin Vassell, I think, under blocks and steals or something. But I know we went 3-0. And then even though I haven't been uploading, I have been, as much as I can be active in the Discord. I've still been posting my plays. We've had a lot of 4-for-5s. It's kind of frustrating, but we'll take the double ups on those. We also did hit our $50 protected play on Sleeper. That was like a big thing from the weekend. We did 50 for 205. We did mostly NBA, but we did find a really good under for hockey as well. That's what we're going to be going to the next week as it's All-Star weekend. But yeah, love to hit that $50 protected play. And then I did post some free picks. We went 3-0, all dunk lines the first day. And then the second day, we ended up going 2-1. And it was Jaylen Brown it was over first half fantasy. And that one was annoying because Porzingis ends up getting ruled out and the rotation changed. So Tatum ended up playing the whole first quarter, which is usually Jaylen Brown does that. So Tatum got going early, and then he wasn't going to pass later on in that game. So JB did go under, but we hit the other two. I honestly forget what they were, but we've still been on a roll, honestly. And if you guys want to check out the Discord, you can go ahead and do that. We have a lot of fun in here. People still been joining, which is awesome to see. Love to see new faces in here. It's just a cool community to talk sports, talk props, and just have a lot of fun. So you can get it for $20 a month, or if you want to get a free access for a month, use any of my codes to sign up to, PrizePicks, Underdog, Chalkboard, Sleeper, Dabble, DG Fantasy, any of those things. DM me with a screenshot, say, hey, I signed up, and I'll get you in there for a month free. So not going to make this one a super long video. Just going to talk some quick plays. I got 3 for you, and then I'll probably go back to bed. But first guy we're going to be talking about is going to be Colin Sexton to 18.5 points here. Going to be going on the over. Checking out Outlier. If you're new here, it's probably a bad video to find me, but this is Outlier. I'm sure you've seen me use it or other people use it. Shows you hit rates and everything like that. You'll be able to see the power of it in a second. We can go to Sexton. You can also get a free trial of this for 7 days using my link, so definitely check that out. We'll see Colin Sexton here. Honestly, was back and forth between his first half PRA, 13.5. I think that's great. He did this against the Warriors a few days ago, maybe like 2 days ago. But at 18.5 points, love this too. 60% of the last 10 games he's gone over this. In 2023 as a whole, you can see 51%, but a whole bunch of green recently. His minutes obviously have increased over the course of the year. He's into a bigger role. Now, sometimes he only plays still like 24, 25 minutes. And honestly, he's able to crush that line even when he gets those 24, 25 minutes. But earlier in the year, when he was only getting 16 to 19 minutes, he wasn't able to get there. So this is a very much a minutes one. He's definitely the starting guard on this team, this Utah team, and going up against the Warriors, who give up a decent amount of points, 20th ranked, 117.8 per game, which is great to see. We can go to games where he's played, let's say at least 23 minutes, 24 minutes. That's what he's probably going to get. And we can see an 82% hit rate is awesome. He did miss it last game, just missed it, hooked up for the Lakers, but he also played the Warriors. Again, I said a few days ago, it was about 3 days ago, and he had 22 against these guys. So we can see the head-to-head. This is the only one this year. 3 days ago, he had 22, so that is great to see. And to like point guards, they give up a whole bunch of points. This Warriors team does. So Sexton, loving this points line at 18.5. It's got great odds as well. We're not just attacking, the hit rate here, but I do want to again mention that 13.5 first half PRA could be another way to roll this one out. But checking out the what is this fantasy? Yeah, DG Fantasy. This is just checking out market value, kind of seeing where other books have this line. And we can check out Colin Sexton, see when it loads here. And we're seeing rebounds over 2.5 popping up. So that's something you could look at. And then we do see 18.5 points popping up, 52.41% chance to hit. We got Pinnacle has this at minus 132. DraftKings has this at minus 135. Those are my two favorite, market values to look at. But we do see that all the other ones are favored on the over as well. Minus 118 being the lowest on FanDuel, and then minus 140 over on Fliff, minus 135 on Bet Live or whatever this is. So yeah, everything favoring the over in terms of odds as well. So everything pointing in the right direction. So loving the Sexton line. It's gonna be our first play. Then the next guy I want to go to is going to be Brook Lopez. Actually going to go over to the first half tab right here. Going to be going to Brook. And we're going to, for some reason he's not here. All right, lines are always moving. So I guess we're going to go to Draymond, who's right here. 4.5 first half points. This is another play I was going to give you guys. Let's go check him out on Outlier, what his hit rate's been, and then we'll check out his projection model, see what they're thinking in terms of the full game. But let's go to Draymond playing the Utah Jazz, so a whole lot of scoring should happen in this game. They're 25th ranked. We see a lot of green in terms of last 10, last 20, head-to-head. But we'll dive into his actual page here. Only needs 5 points in the first half. Obviously, he's not a big scorer, but he's been hitting this very consistently. 80% of the last 10 games. In the last 20, it's 75% of the last 20, which is great to see. So great hit rate. And then again, did just play these guys a few days ago, and he had 10. So these were all last year. These were from 3 days ago or whatever, and he had 10, pretty much doubled it up. So absolutely love to see that. So great matchup here, great hit rate. The head-to-head, we have a data point to look at as well. So really liking this Draymond line. And again, only needs 5 points. That's nothing even for a guy that doesn't shoot the ball too much. He just needs 5. So Draymond, 4.5 first half points, going to be going on the over here. Now, DG Fantasy doesn't have first half stats just yet. It's something I bet they will add eventually. But we can go over to the projection model on RotoWire. This has a 2-day free trial if you want to use my link. We can go to Draymond, and we'll see that his points right here at 8.5. That's for the full game. They're expecting 11.17 for the whole game. Remember, he did just have 10 points in the first half against these guys a few days ago, 3 days ago or whatever. But it is good to see that for the full game, they are projecting his over points. So that translates well to going over his first half at 4.5. So Draymond going to be our second play. Then our third play was going to be Brook Lopez first half fantasy score. Looks like lines are moving. They brought back his first half PRA and his first half points. So I'll show you his PRA. I just like the added chance of him getting a block or a couple blocks in the first half here, going up against Memphis. I'm definitely going to attack first half for this game. There's a lot of blowout potential in this one. But first half fantasy score, that's what I was going to go to. I just haven't refreshed Outlier, so it's still showing up. 80% of his last 5, 90% of his last 10, and 80% of his last 20. And then in games without Middleton, that's even higher. But I'll show you this first half PRA. I guess we do have to go ahead and refresh this. Yeah, so this is his 9.5 first half PRA. Again, I definitely favor the first half fantasy score because he's able to get a whole bunch of blocks and steals. And this Memphis team is a team that gives up a ton of blocks and steals. Now, if you can only get the first half PRA, I think that's fine too. To centers, this Memphis team gives up a whole bunch of points, a whole bunch of rebounds. So definitely a solid spot for him. And then literally in the past, 20 games practically, the only times he's missed, he's had 9. So it's definitely a good spot for him. He should be able to do a decent amount of work with no Middleton also. He should be able to get, maybe a shot or two more, maybe a little bit more involved in the offense. Gets around 17 minutes per first half pretty consistently. So loving this Lopez line. But again, if you do get that 14.0 first half fantasy score, that's where I do like this a little bit better. And then in terms of the projection model, because again, we can't look at the market value just because a lot of books don't have this line. But we can go to Brook over here. And we'll see that his PRA, they're favoring the over, is 18.5 for the entire game. But they're giving us a 21.65 projection. In terms of fantasy score, it's not popping up because this is integrated with PrizePicks, and it knows that line is not there just right now. So loving Brook Lopez, that's going to be our third play. So just to recap, we got Colin Sexton over 18.5 points, Draymond Green over 4.5 first half points, and then Brook Lopez over first half fantasy score, or if you can't get that, if it doesn't come back up, 9.5 first half PRA is definitely a solid option. But yeah, that will do it. Again, sorry if I sound a little gross. Definitely gonna go back to bed, try to get healthy for you guys. It is All-Star weekend also, so we will not have basketball games to bet on. Maybe I'll do some like dunk contest, three point contest videos, but mainly we'll probably be attacking hockey. And we've been pretty good on hockey for sleeper, especially. But we'll definitely find some good lines on Prize Picks. So looking forward to getting better, getting back to a regular schedule here. But again, if you're new, this isn't typical. I'm not usually, I try to bring a little bit more energy. But if you're new, definitely go ahead and subscribe. Leave the video a like, comment anything down below. And then if you want to check out the Discord, we have a whole bunch of fun in there. And you can join the free aspect of the Discord right here. Or if you want to join the Rich Club, definitely go ahead and try that. $20 a month. Or if you want to do it for free for a month, just sign up for any one of my codes. DM me, say, hey, I signed up for one of your codes. Can I check out the Rich Club? And I'll say, yes, sir. But yeah, that will do it. I'll see you guys, hopefully tomorrow for sure. And yeah, peace out.